If you guys need cheap coins, check out FIFA Coin Stock down below in the description, dirty at checkout. And if you want cheap games, cheap codes, G2A also down below. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome to the top 5 overpowered strikers in FIFA Ultimate Team. And we're looking at overpowered. I'm talking about the best players in the game. Does not matter about rating, does not matter about price, no restrictions. If you enjoy the content, hit that thumbs up button. And if we can get 700, 800 likes, tells me everything is looking premium. Also, drop a comment. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I know all this can be very much so debated. I want to see your top 5. Let's kickstart with the honorable mentions, and we've got Carlos Tevez, who's an all-around stat room stuffer. Unfortunately, he has 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and a high work rate. I would recommend using him as a cam. He's still a very standout performer in terms of strikers. We know what a Barbo is all about. He is definitely going to be sweat on deck with the 4-star skill moves, the 95 sprint speed, 6'2". He was made to cause problems in FIFA, and with the dribbling, he's got a good first touch. And then Lewandowski, who might be a bit of a surprise. He's got the 4-star weak foot, the 4-star skill moves, one of the highest rated strikers in FIFA Ultimate Team. But he just doesn't end up being the best player on the pitch in a lot of different squads that I've used. And if I feel that way, I couldn't include him in the top 5, even when he has those brilliant matches and he finishes off the 1v1s with such a high level of consistency. He just couldn't make my top 5. Round 2, we've got Diego Costa, the now Spanish international. He's the tank of a striker. However, he's not the most agile, and he's not going to score goals from distance. Doumbia, we know what he's all about. He's got that 94 sprint speed, that 94 stamina, 91 acceleration. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? The guy was made to be successful in FIFA. And then Daniel Sturridge, he's another power runner. He seems to be very good at the slalom dribble, the sprint dribble, whatever you want to define the diagonal run. Sturridge is a special guy in terms of just cutting inside, and the ball finds his feet more often than not. Very lucky, but he does have that 2-star weak foot, which is kind of a downfall. At number 5, we've got Lionel Messi, and I know it might be a little bit of a shocker, but this patch, it hasn't ruined him, but it has taken him down a notch. Chip through balls, crossing, it's not going to benefit how Messi can really score goals and impact matches. I would recommend using him as a center attacking mid as opposed to a center forward or a striker. He's got every statistic you could ask for, any trait, any speciality, you name it. Messi's got it on his card. He can make it happen, but he's still 5'6". He still doesn't have any strength, and he will fall over. Trust me, he will fall over. Big center backs and even fullbacks are moving him around, especially post-patch. At number 4, we've got Suarez, the vampire. He's returned to FIFA, and he's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, good size, good strength. He never gets tired, and he's got an impeccable first touch to go with the shooting. It's just perfect. Another player that I actually use as a cam more than I do as a striker. And he's got skill move execution that's going to surprise you. I mean, he is zooming all over the pitch. The only negative, he's not as fast as I would like. It says 83, and sometimes I feel like he's running at about a 76 or 77, and that's why I tend to play him either with a fast striker as a partner or in behind a couple different players so he can kind of facilitate and you can unleash those deep shots left and right. At the midway point, we're zooming and booming. We've got Aguero, and a lot of people ask me in the comments or on stream, would you prefer Suarez or Aguero? I go back and forth. They're different types of players. Aguero is very quick. He's got those first touches. He's a speedster. He's not that big. However, the most overlooked statistic or hidden statistic with Aguero is his work rates and his positioning. He's high-low. And with the new patch, sometimes it's hard to get your strikers, your center forwards to make runs. Never with Aguero. He's always sitting on the last man. He has beating the offside trap trait. He is trying to make those runs in behind all match, and it's just convenient. It's easy to play with Aguero, and that's why I had to put him just above Suarez, but I could go back and forth depending on the squad when you ask me. I think both of them are superb. At the runner-up position, we've got the nose, Ibrahimovic, and he's making moves. He's climbing the charts right now, post-patch, where size really matters. He's 6'4", and he's got the aerial ability, the shooting, the first touch. He's agile, 4-star skill moves. He should have 5. EA, you've been slipping. And most importantly, 93 strength. What are you going to do with Ibrahimovic? He makes everything happen on the pitch, and when I'm having a bad game, when I can't get anything moving, I can't get in behind, with his type of deep shooting, you get goals from absolutely nothing. He wins all the 50-50 through balls. If you're trying to chip it up to Ibra, good luck. The center back doesn't win. Ibra's bigger than nearly every center back in FIFA 15. He's got to be in the top 5, and for me, he would have been lower before the patch, but he has moved his way up. He's nearly number 1. Topping the charts and the cheapest player on the entire countdown, we have Chikhaoui. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. He's 6'2", high medium work rates. He's the quickest skill move executor in FIFA 15. I don't know why they did that. I'm not that familiar with him as a player in real life, and he's like a cheat code. And no striker moves like Chikhaoui. And he has the finesse shot. He has the outside of the boot trait. He's able to score goals from everywhere on the pitch. And I'm not even worried about anything that it says on his card. I don't care. I know that every time I use him, he outpaces people. His skill moves are quicker than the best skillers in the game. And he's not weak. You're not going to push him around. He's still got that size, that strength, and he just changes every single game. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Facebook at DirtyMikeUSA, and I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP.